Hey guys, so it is 2026 now, which means we are about 3 years from the start of AI as we know it and ChatGPT. Since then, a lot has happened in the way that AI is being used, and the gap between how it's being used and how it optimally impacts businesses is widening. And I'll explain what that means. What I'm going to show you here is the way that I have found to get the most use out of AI as the owner of an AI automation agency today in 2026, and where it differs from a lot of the AI implementations that you might see today. So I'll start with a little backstory and a situation that I found myself in that probably many of you have experienced as well. It's where I would wake up and start my day by sitting down at the computer and would feel almost paralyzed because of how many different things I could be working on. And it was hard to wrap my head around, of all the things that I could be doing right now, where could I possibly start? And that is what led me to the current AI implementation that I have set up for myself. So to solve this, my task was to just understand where to begin each day. I ended up building a very rudimentary flowchart. I'll show you this. You'll laugh at how low quality it is. But this was the start of the system that I have now. So as you can see here, it's nothing fancy. At the start of the day, the first thing I'll do is scan my email, my chats, and answer this question: is anything on fire? Is there anything highly urgent that needs to be addressed right now? If yes, great, I'll address that. If not, this is my next priority. Are there any hot sales follow-up that I need to take care of right now? So these are prospects who are very close to signing, who I need to be on top of follow-up with. That's the next thing that I'll address. After that, any critical client updates that are needed, maybe that are more than 24 business hours overdue, then I'll send those follow-ups. So I set it up such that the next was sales activities. How are my developers doing? Is my team doing well with capacity? Any important client work overdue? And then business development tasks would come next. So once I had this, I had what I needed to build the system that I now have. And this is important to not skip over. Where we are today with AI, you can build anything at all. And because of that, it's more important now than ever to have structure behind what we're building, not just interface structure, but structure as far as what purpose is this tool serving? Why am I going to build this tool? How is it going to help me? So once I have this built out, I know what my priorities are. I know how this system should help me through my day. So what I'm going to show you next is the interface that I use day to day. Okay, so here it is. I have spent a lot of time working in the software development world, and traditionally, software development or software in general has a lot of different tabs where you can click to see any information that you might want. That is how all software interfaces are set up. Where I have found the most benefit in interface design today is one screen that shows you everything you need in one single screen, at least as much as is practical. So what you'll see here is a list that's similar to the flowchart that I created, just now a lot more buttoned up. So you see here, is anything on fire? Any hot sales follow-up? Any overdue client communication? How's today's schedule looking? All of these same items. What's different about this interface, and where AI becomes especially useful today, is not just in telling me the order that I need to go in. A flowchart can do that. The next level is showing you actually the items within those priorities. So it looks like nothing's on fire now. I have 2 hot sales follow-up items that I need to be on top of. Cool, I can see those. That's level 2. Level 3 is agentic AI that can actually take action on these priorities. So if I were to click into this lead here, I have some recommended actions. I can draft a pricing follow-up email or schedule a check-in call. Maybe I want to do that. The AI would run, and then I can just send the invite right here. So where AI can help today is to understand what your priorities are, what you need to be looking at, and then not only telling you what you need to be looking at, but helping you to actually take action on those priorities. That is the most effective way you can use AI today, and it's where a lot of businesses fall short. Many of them are using this as a glorified Google search or helping to write emails. But when you have agentic AI that is properly infused in your operations, that understands how you prioritize your day, then you unlock a whole other level of efficiency. So again, something that this might look like overdue client communications. Okay, I need to click into here. I can now ask my agent anything. I can say, hey, what's the status of this client? What have we last talked about? And I can do that because my data is all integrated and it is structured well. This is something I'm going to cover in another video, but it's important to understand that AI is only as good as the vehicle you put it in. So you can bring Jeff Gordon into your office, and he's not going to do what he can do unless you've given him a great car. It's the same thing with AI. Your structure is what enables it to perform for you. So this is something that hopefully helps to get your gears turning. Again, this is just one single interface that now can tell the whole story of my day and where I need to be focusing. It's got my meetings, my inbox, my recent activity, and my entire priority listing. If I need to jump into any details, yes, I can go into tasks. Yes, I can go into my calendar. But a view like this is what gives me clarity every morning. I can log in and see with certainty, if I focus on these things, I will have had a productive day. If you would like to learn more, feel free to click the link below. I'd be happy to set up a time to chat through how you can get to a point where you can implement this, and there will be more to come. Thanks.